UFC 205 is coming to Madison Square Garden in New York City, the most iconic arena in the history of combat sports. This is the big one. This is the biggest card in the history of combat sports, the biggest card in the history of mixed martial arts, and the biggest event to ever come to Madison Square Garden. And it is a blockbuster card.
I'm going to issue a specific challenge. Taking the time for a nobody. Jason Blaha, I believe it is.
Who's that?
That's as a nobody. But he apparently likes to run his mouth and tell stories about how bad he is.
I have black belts in more than one style of martial arts, so I'm a pretty strong guy. Just because of the nature of my own past, my own background, I tend to think very tactically.
I'd kick the whole fucking I'd mop the floor with anybody in a fight.
I don't ever let people know publicly what the full extent of my operational capacity is, what the extent of any training I have is, and my fighting ability, because that's giving out free intel that gives people a possible advantage if they do want to attack me. I would much rather have people have no idea at all what my training is and what I'm capable of, and that puts me back at an advantage again in any sort of confrontation. So no, I'm not going to discuss what styles of martial arts I've studied or what sort of training or anything that I have. It puts me at a disadvantage to do so.
What a fat fuck. With your gym gear. Where are you? I'm waiting. Remember, no liability. We'll go right out the back, and if you beat me, get $1,000. I'm sure you guys could use $1,000 to think of all the drugs you could buy.
And I deadlift over 600 pounds. You think I can't kill you with my bare hands? Think about it. Think about that for a minute.
And you can come and, I'll tell you what, here's the stipulation. You could bring your pliers and try to rip these teeth out of the head like you so claimed.
Bring it. I will fucking end you.
It's going to be on that NBC show where they're going to talk about your missing body. You know that show on a Friday night they watch? And your father's going to be crying.
Closer, right to his face.
It all started when he sent his videos in. It wasn't right what the big Lenny did. Well, your Lucky Charms beard, my semen's magically delicious when it goes down your throat.
So if you come at me, I want you to know, son, it's not going to be me who goes in the ground.
If I were to anally rape you, I'd get arrested for bestiality. I think it's on the books. Okay, I'm going to show them what you do when you fucking challenge legends.
I trained at the farm at Langley.
You bloated sack of shit.
No, I don't talk about my past because I used to work in intelligence. I worked in intelligence until I cracked under the stress from the PTSD, and then they terminated me.
You little punk. Now I wouldn't be talking PST or whatever crap like that. A lot of things happen to me, you know? I'm gonna dwell on it. PTSD. Oh, you fucking fat little freak! He's a has-been, nobody. Nobody. Bunch of fuckers. Dead.